Hello, welcome to your daily dose of wisdom with Chrysalis Invictus Tarot. Today I have the Magickal Spellcards by Lucy Cavendish for you. Wednesday always has a magical vibe to me, and so I'm posting this on a Wednesday, but these are timeless readings, so you can listen to them whenever you feel like. You're also welcome to choose more than one pile if you're called to it. Sometimes all piles will have messages for you for the day. They do tend to have like a string or a theme coming from different perspectives. So I hope you have some nice tea. Once again, all week I've been asking for recommendations of herbal teas, so if you could leave that down in the comments below, some nice blends that you found, maybe something that isn't the most obvious, or like, you know, there's the ones that are really easy to find, like peppermint, and then there's other kinds of blends that are really lovely. So without further ado, as you've had a few moments to orient yourself with the cards, I'll let you choose your timestamp from the description box below, and I will meet you at your reading. Pile number 1. This is your card. Today is a day of study. Number 36. Let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. Okay, so it could be that there is some research that you need to do. And when I say research, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're like a student or teacher, but maybe there's something that you need to research, like a permit you need to apply for, or some sort of clerical situation where you need more information. And so this is just telling you to seek that and to recognize, or if you're like, I don't know how to do this thing, do some more research, look into it. And you can really call in this energy, as it says, let my mind be clear and strong, let me study well and long. So this could also be, it's sort of like asking for the Ace of Swords. However, if you're watching this while I'm like when I've posted it, or around the time that I've posted it, it's a Mercury retrograde. And even if you're not, I feel like if you're watching this, the energy of Mercury retrograde is present. So now is not a great time to know things. Now is a time to explore things and to not make decisions, but to evaluate decisions and choices. So you know, you may be asking for clarity on something, but what's maybe asking for a clear space to study. And I think that's what this is, you know, a clear space to receive information so that you're better able to, you know, evaluate where things are at and understand the situation that you're in a little bit better. I'm getting that you are really in the final stages of something, you know, it's like close to the last push, like you're in, you've discovered something and there's just some, just a little bit more that's needed to move forward. And so it might be hard for you to stay in this space of study, but you know, if you bring that clarity and you feel like gratitude for at least whatever you can learn at this time. And okay, so yeah, I feel like concentration is needed no matter what. So you can repeat, let my mind be clear and strong, let me study well and long. If you feel that, you know, you may feel scattered today, you may not feel this clarity, and so this is coming in to help you with that. Or if you're sort of torn between like, what do I do with my day? Study and learn is a good focus for you today. And I'm going to get some crystal wisdom cards. Red tourmaline, and it says passion. I am the embodiment of passion. It could be through, and we've had this string throughout the week of different piles, and maybe you'll let me know if this ties into the other piles you've gotten this week, but where it's like finding that thing that makes you excited. And so maybe you are seeking, there's like Sagittarius energy here, so maybe you're seeking that excitement that's then going to drive you. So it's like kind of a Six of Wands thing. Ooh, this even ties into last week. It's amazing how these story arcs kind of like jump through. So if you got the Six of Wands last week, I think it was in the Murder of Crows Tarot, referring back to those messages as well. And I love doing these daily readings. Okay, strength, Numite, which looks like this. I'm going to turn this one over too. The red tourmaline. And this can be something that if you have red tourmaline, that you can use it for discovering this passion. You know, red tourmaline helped me to discover my passion, something that's going to really excite me. You know, when you find something really exciting, I have ADD, so when I find something that excites me and lights me up, I cannot help but focus. So maybe something that you're studying isn't really interesting you and it's a kind of a slog. So you call in this, the clear and strong, strong and strength. Here we go. Your ideas are your strength, I'm getting. So it's important that you discover this, because when you're not in that space, it's almost like you're disempowered. Yeah. I am strong in mind, body, and spirit. So just a reminder to, if you are, putting a lot into your mind, to also feed your spirit and feed your body well, exercise, all of that. So that's what I have for you, pile number 1. Thank you so much for joining. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe. Let's keep meeting this way. I'll see you soon. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. So you chose this one with the eye, and you have the card of victory. Wow, cool. I shall celebrate and I shall rise. I will let victory make me wise. I'm really feeling like this is a triumph of self-love. I'm feeling like this is a triumph of like a personal matter. So it may not be that you've won an award, it could be, or that you've got some adulation from the outside world. It's more like self-congratulations, not in a gross way. Yeah, and the wonderful thing about this feeling of victory is that it can drive you forward. It can give you maybe the energy or the motivation. Maybe you feel like you've been sort of slogging for a while. It's interesting. This card also refers back to a card from the Murder of Crows tarot reading that I did last week. So you may want to check that out and see if there's a message there for you. I shall celebrate and I shall rise. I will let victory make me wise. This is also about pride. So this is about, having a healthy sense of proportion about things, and not, feeling like, oh, I've arrived, that's it, or letting the wins affect your ego more than the losses, or vice versa, kind of balancing those things. So be careful about things like pride and ego today, and keep that in balance. You can do that with balancing your solar plexus. But really here, this is about feeling full in your heart and feeling full in the what I call cauldron of wisdom. If you've been to any of my classes and explored the Celtic chakras, that's the solar plexus and the heart. And that cauldron is really, and particularly through this time of Mercury retrograde, and if you're watching this and it's not Mercury retrograde, whatever energy is around you is sort of like that right now. So you are in need of, it's like guiding yourself strictly from that space of heart and will, you know, and letting all the swirlings and all the anxiety and all the messy bits of the mind kind of ping pong around you as you stay resolute in your heart space. Stay resolute in your heart space. Yes. Okay, so for that, I'm going to get you some crystal wisdom. See if there are any additional messages for you. There always are. Here we go. You have the Ancient Wisdom Crystal. Wow, what a great day today. I like today for you. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Okay. So it says, I am an expression of the powerful ancient wisdom of my soul. It guides me through life. And it may have guided you to where you are now. I feel like it has. It's guided you to where you are now. I didn't even know the Ancient Wisdom Crystal was a thing before I got this deck. It sounds cool. Sounds like something to have in your home. Ooh, what is this? Clear quartz? Clear quartz. Clarity. I have clarity in all aspects of my life. And this could be your victory, is that you have, you know, you've had an epiphany, you've had a breakthrough. I'm really like, you've come through like a tower moment, you know, you've come through, or many tower moments, and you're sort of on the other side, or the wheel of fortune has turned. So I believe that's all I have for you, pile number 2 for today, since it's a daily reading. Give this channel a subscribe, like, comment, and we will see you soon. Bye. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Let's take a look at what you have. Number 24, Magickal powers. I always like to do these readings on a Wednesday. There's something magical about Wednesday for me, so I wanted to share that. But it says, I weave and clear, I cast and know, magic secrets to me now show. This is really, I'm really feeling like you're understanding your gifts and abilities today in a different way. Like you've come through, this is the Phoenix, right? You've come through a time of transformation. Maybe you've been getting a lot of death cards. Please let me know how this connects if you've watched other readings this week or in previous weeks, because I'm really seeing, you know, different storylines develop, and I'm super curious about how they all connect for you now that we have, I think we have, this is the 4th week. I'm not sure. Anyway. So yeah, you've been through this, and this really connects to the last card we had. I'm going to say to you, like I said, if you have not watched the Murder of Crows tarot reading, go back to that reading, and there may be a message there for you. So, victory, why am I saying that? 6, arrival. You know, in the tarot, 6 is generosity, like childhood, or like innocent, loving connection, victory. What am I forgetting? I'm forgetting an element completely. oh, moving away from something that isn't serving you. And with this transformation, I just feel like you are on the other side of that. I feel like you have undergone something, and today you're really going to feel that. You're really going to feel Phoenix-like. You're really going to feel like you hit bottom, and now you're starting to maybe not necessarily that extreme, everything on a spectrum, but you know, that kind of like I burnt myself to ashes, or I hit rock bottom, or whatever it is, and now it's like a springboard upward. And everything is rising, and you're feeling in your power. You're feeling really charged. I'm also getting a really strong Sagittarius vibe, but there's going to be a lot of intuitive knowing. So your third eye is going to be really open today. It's a great day to do readings. It's a great day to intuit things if you need to. But just keeping in mind that it's good to ground always. Magical powers. I'm going to see what the book has to say. I didn't do this for the other piles, but sometimes when we cast magic, we may be too caught up in the everyday to weave quite as much enchantment as we could if we were more in touch with our magical powers. Okay. So whatever today the energies have come together so well, and I know a lot of people like to work with the moon and work with those kinds of cycles, but you don't have to. Spoiler alert, you don't have to. And if you have a day like today where your energy is just channeling so powerfully, you may as well take advantage of it. So creating whatever you need to create, working whatever magic you need to work. And magic is as simple as setting a clear intention and asking for what you need, you know. Yeah. I think I'm gonna take a look at the Making Magic cards and see what maybe you could work with. I mean, if you're getting this pile and you don't really work with what you would consider magic, I don't know, maybe try a different pile. I feel like this is really for people who have a clearer understanding of what magic is for them. Abracadabra with wings. What? I have never, I don't think ever pulled this card. Fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. Ooh. Good fortune. What a day. Like the wings and everything, it's like rising up. If you remember, come back and tell me what happened today. I'm really curious to know. It's just like everything is aligned for you today. This is what it feels like. And self-confidence. Ooh, it's because you're aligned with yourself. You're feeling yourself. You're in your power. So maybe if you don't work magic, that's what it is. It's that your magic is your confidence. Strong self-belief and a sense of worth. This can take you so far. And if you're not in that space, maybe that's what you're calling on. Maybe that's what you're working your magic for, is to call in this self-worth and this self-belief. But really believe in yourself today. And I think it's going to be easier to believe in yourself today because of these energies being present. So take advantage of it. Clear your schedule and work on this. So that is the advice for you today, the wisdom for you today. Thank you so much for joining. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I hope that we meet again. Take care.